please, all students, all teams, please come to the stands for the drivers' meeting. Drivers' meeting will be commencing in just a couple of minutes.
Sir, you can have some. I bought it anyway. Let me know when we go live. We are. Okay then. Cool. We were the first time you stole it too. Oh.
Oh, but no, I was like, hey, so I have, like, I wrote, and I was talking about, I was like, yeah, I'm a senior, and it's really hard for me to leave since I've been
This is a big reminder, this is a reminder. If you have a mobile hotspot or a hotspot on your phone, please turn it off. It needs to be completely turned off. The reason being is all of the robots and the control systems for the robots work over Wi-Fi. We need as few Wi-Fi networks in the building as possible. So please make sure your mobile hotspots are completely disabled. And we do have scanners on them. So if we see somebody, we might announce the name. So if you have a funny name on your hotspot that's turned on, we might say it on the loudspeaker. So please make sure those are disabled throughout the day. We will have reminders throughout the day about that. Thank you so much. I love it. We're watching hotspots drop. It's great. Thank you very much.
She grabbed all the things she could find.
All right. Let's try door number 1.
And behind door number 1.
All right, I think the only one left still enabled is the iPhone 33 Pro Max. Not sure who that is. Oh, there's a Verizon one that just popped in. Not sure who these are, but please check those and make sure. Thank you. There we go!
Hold these. Thank you.
She has no idea if any of those work.
Good morning! How's tracking and inspections go? We're good. Okay? Welcome to your league championship. Both leagues have seen me once this year. I don't know all teams. Question: any rookie teams this year? Are you having fun? Good. You're going to learn those markets. You're going to continue to learn them. They're already being on your Wi-Fi hotspots, so I can take that off my list of stuff. Christian professionalism, the way of doing things that encourages high quality work, emphasizes the value of others, and respects individuals and communities. So you're doing a good job this year. Congratulations on that. Safety is number 1, as always here. Safety glasses, closed-toe, closed-heel shoes. Years ago, I call them toe socks, for lack of better, but we finally got those up. Here, so make sure in the pits, on the field, you're making your safety glasses and closed-toe and shoes. And if you see a safety hazard on the field, let us know and we will correct it.
field is field one. This field is field two. As you come to the fields, come around the front. Make sure you go around the tripods. They're live streaming. So we don't want anybody in there. Also, between the back screen and the table, we do not want any students, people wandering through there. There's all kinds of cables out there. We don't need somebody unfortunately accidentally. We don't need to almost get done and lose it. I don't know if you want to spend another $16 for one period. On that, all right, right team. One coach, two drivers, and a human player on each side. What I'm trying to do, you don't have badges, so please identify the coaches. Coaches, make sure you identify yourself so you know who you are. You can't touch the controls, you can't touch the artifacts, none of that. We're just trying to keep it even. On that, all right, you know how to place your robot on the field, in the loading zone, touching the perimeter, or touching the depot. You can load up to 3 artifacts. They need to come from your area here. Actually, for loading this side, it needs to come from that side, so make sure you get the correct artifacts loaded. Don't grab any off the field to start. Otherwise, we're going to figure out where they went. As you leave the field, please leave the artifacts in that. Just put them on the field in that. Because if you take them, you will hear an announcement. Teams left the field, please bring back purple or green artifact. On that, make sure you've got your team identification, red or blue, with your number on it. Make sure it's correct in that. That's the last thing. Yeah. In that. If you can't compete, if your robot's not ready to go, send at least one person from your team to be in the alliance area so that you still get credit. We'll work with you, try and get your robot on the field. At a certain point, we've got to go. We have a long schedule. In that, Heidi, there she is. She's going to be your FDA.
My FDA is ready.
All right.
We're just gonna look up and get you started, get you going, and it's all you. But if you need help, what do? FDA! Come on, y'all. Cheerleaders, let's go. If you need FDA, what do? It will be amazing. Don't forget, mellow robots, mellow field, it's great to build your robot. There are dryer sheets all around, try your static. And then you go to math.
Thank you, Heidi. She'll have the field for setup. Once she gets the field, she'll make sure all your robots are ready to go, and then she will give the field to myself. I will cut your hands off, so that we can do the randomization of the wood. We'll do that. The announcer will do the 3, 2, 1 countdown. Go. Realize, you can touch controllers, you turn them on, or you stop them, but you can't do it multiple times. Be aware, you all need to start within 1 second to go. If you got a delay in your robot, you need to have that built into your program. You cannot wait 5, 10 seconds to push go on your control. You got your timer selected. We all know what we can do. Big thing in autonomous is please don't go over to the other side of the field and touch the robot or the artifact. You get big pain doing that. So make sure you have control. Know what your autonomous is going to do. So the other couple will go across the chute and go whoops because they interfered with the other side. They did that. And autonomous is will do the scoring. You got your 8 seconds. Select, you need the robots need to remain motionless in between autonomous and intelligent. Now, if you shoot after the end of autonomous, you get penalized. Make sure you're aware of that. Make sure you've got the robot stuff for that. Driver control, we'll go for that. Keep going in that. Couple things. If they shoot all the artifacts outside, we're going to bring them, reset, we'll bring them back, put them over here. You cannot put artifacts in the field during the times. You have to wait until the start of tally. The other thing is you can only have 6 artifacts outside the field at the most. You can have less than that. You can have also, you want to keep minimum or a maximum of 6 outside the field. As they come back, please be aware that you need driver human players need to be back inside the field. You need to set them in the loading zone. So they stay there. Don't go throwing them in so they roll out of the loading zone. There's a penalty there. I'm emphasizing more of those little nitpicky things that we need to be aware of. On that, I've heard a couple of robots need the artifacts pushed into the robot. Again, be careful. The human player cannot touch the robot directly or through an artifact. So make sure it's clear that if you're dropping your artifact into the robot and pushing it in, you have let go of it before it touches the robot. Clear and unambiguous is I believe how we put it. So if there's any doubt, you may hear us holler penalty at that point in time. Other ones or a couple ones, stay away from your opponent's gate and secret tunnel. There seems to be a couple ones. The drivers start chasing the artifact, and the next thing they push your opponent's gate. You can push your own open, but be aware of where your opponent's is. There's where we can start attacking very quickly. You'll hear the buzzer kind of for the last 20 seconds. That's when you are protected in the base zone. Again, try to realize who's in the base zone and where your base zone is and where your robot is. Again, touching somebody in the base zone, either directly or through an artifact, gets you a penalty. And unfortunately, when that major penalty comes, they get a full base zone, not just a partial. So be aware of that. Robot, when we're done, put your controllers down, hit stop. We'll do the scoring at the end. If there's any penalties, what we've all been trying to do is tell you what the penalties are before we leave the field. That keeps you out of the question boxes. Question boxes back here. One student, one silent observer. I like to ask when you're doing matches, you've got up to 5 minutes after the last match. So you're going to ask me about the first match at the end of 30-some matches. I'll tell you, sorry, I forgot or again. So try and do it quickly for us. In that, when that's done, we'll tell you to pick up your robots, shut them off, leave the artifacts on the field, pick them up and leave. Again, go around the outside. Don't try and cut through. There's a lot going on back there. What did I miss, guys? Good. I'm getting better at this. Hopefully by the end of my statement month, I'll have it down to a pat run, but I need my notes. All right, questions, students. How many artifacts can be in the human player area? I mean, in here?
The white square.
Oh, in the white square, you can put as many as you want in the loading zone. You're talking about the loading zone. Now, as long as they don't roll out, the only requirement is you can put as many as you want, as long as you do not push them out. If a robot hits them and knocks them out, that's another thing. They're trying to pick them up in that. So that's the biggest thing. You're probably limited by space. I haven't laid them all out, to be honest with you. It looks like 4x4, so probably 16 to maybe 25 will fit in there. Looks like. But again, hopefully, that's what it's going to be. The big thing is you put the artifacts in the loading zone, don't try and push them out. Make sure they sit there. Help you? Yes.
There a limit to how many balls can be in players' hands?
You understand how many artifacts can be in human players' hands? All right. My understanding of reading the rules, and you guys can correct me, is 6 artifacts outside the playing field. Now, whether it's a combination of 3 in your hand, 6 in your hand, I don't know how you're going to hold 6 in your hand, but maybe you've got bigger hands than I do. But there's no limit on how many you can hold in your hands. The big thing is it says just 6 outside the field.
If the human player is in control of the artifact, then that does count as outside of the field until they let go.
I got a real follow-up question, quick follow-up question on that, because you have your resetter or your ball catchers bringing them down to the human player. So what happens when they get more than 6?
If you get more than 6, during teleout, not during the timeless, you cannot touch artifacts during the timeless. I just want to, again, emphasize that. At the start of the tournament, or the start of teleout, I'll get this straight again. If you have more than 6 outside, you need to make an effort to start getting it back into the loading zone. Pay attention. We'll try and be hollering at you as they come back from the back of the field to the front, that they need to be put into play, especially if there's over 6 in there. That's why that box is kind of nice and holds 6. But again, if you've got some in your hands, that counts towards it. But again, make a concerted effort to start getting it back into play. If you don't, I think momentarily is usually 3 seconds, and we're going to try and get you. Greater than 3 seconds, we will start to penalize you in there. So be aware of that. Every artifact outside the field, greater than 3 seconds, starts to add up penalty for artifact. Clear? Yes. I'm coming to you. I'll let you. Question is, can you roll an artifact into the robot if the robot is in the loading zone? Yes, the robot needs to be in the loading zone. You cannot roll an artifact clear across the field. But again, make sure that it gets into the robot. The comment I made to these 2 guys is there's several uploading robots here. If you made a concerted effort and if you hit the top of the robot and roll away, I'm not going to penalize you there. But again, I'm going to look at whether you're trying to gain competitive advantage. That's an old school saying that I've relied on since 2011 when I started doing this. Answer? Question? Yep. Question is, if the robot is partially inside the loading zone, can you load it? Yes, it does not need to be fully inside the loading zone. Okay? Yep. The question is, if an opponent's robot breaks your robot, there is the no battle box rule. I've heard bits and pieces about how aggressive some people have gotten. I had it last week. We had a team that really wanted to play aggressive defense. We warned them and they kind of backed off. So if they break something, we're probably going to have to penalize plus card. Yeah. So that's what's going to happen. Again, it becomes our judgment of what we see, what we don't see. And along with that, we cannot look at video, we cannot look at photographs. We've got to rely on that. There's 3 of us trying to scan the field at all times. So, answering your question, I think we're good with that one, aren't we? Any more? Yes? Media. Where do we put them?
The purple, yeah.
The purple. So, realize walking back and forth there too, so try and be considerate of each other going back and forth. Questions, Mark? Thank you very much. Let's have a great day. It's going to be fun. I enjoy it. You got questions for me? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. All right. I'm gonna let these guys come down. They can, wait. I'm being told, everybody, you guys are hanging out here for a moment. This is a little different than our normal meetings because it's our championship, we have a little bit of an opening ceremony, and so Corey's going to explain a little bit what's going on. So it's just different than what we're used to. Have a seat. Thank you. Okay. First off, I'm looking around. I'm seeing a pretty incredible thing. This is a large group. This is bigger than any event that we host or have in our league all season. We started at Robotics here at MLC Floyd Valley. This is our 5th season only. And I'm seeing all these students that I recognize, teams that I recognize, families that I recognize. I'm looking over there, seeing a bunch of judges, some of them I know, I don't know. All these people who are coming here to volunteer, like, this thing is amazing. It's a great big family. I'm just so excited to be here. I'm excited to host. I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do today. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody for being here. This is great. This is so great. Teams, give yourself a hand. We're here. We're ready to go. You guys ready to go? Yeah. I have nothing to say. I don't want to take your time, but I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here. We are glad to have you. I'm going to turn it over to Corey. He's going to give us a rundown of the day and what we're going to be doing. So, take it over.
Thanks, Adam. So I'm Corey Schmitz. I am a coach here at MLC Floyd Valley with the robotics team. And I'm going to be the MC for the day. I'm going to be also game announcing along with Alex over here. He's going to be helping me out throughout the day. So first off, there were some pamphlets by the entry, and I don't know if my hands do this, so I'm going to do this. If you want to know more about the game and the teams that are here, grab one of those pamphlets by the entrance or look at one of your neighbors, and they might have one. They're kind of important. So the other thing that we need to do is we need to talk about these people standing right over here. All right? So these are the judges. So they are all volunteers. They've been here since very early this morning. The only thing they get for their work is food and drink. So, and they're going to be here all day. They're going to be walking around in the pits, talking to the students, looking at the robots, and doing all kinds of stuff. They've had to listen to all of these kids give presentations all morning. So, please let them hear your gratitude for all of this work. We've got a little tip for all of you that are custom made by students here at the school. We're just going to go and just give you all still a custom engraved keychain to mark the day. So thank you very much, judges. You don't have to stay there any longer if you don't want to. So you can do whatever you want. Thank you so much. Next up, so we want to talk about our FTAs, our CSAs, and our robot inspectors. They've already introduced themselves, which is awesome. The biggest thing about them is what they do. FTAs, the first technical advisor. The CSAs are the control system advisors and the robot inspectors. If those things go wrong during the matches, they're going to be screaming FTA. They're going to be busy all day running around when things don't work, like when somebody doesn't turn off their Wi-Fi hotspot, stuff like that. They're going to be helping out with all of those kind of things. So FTAs and CSAs, I like to. Where are you? They're already like probably busy fixing stuff. I don't know, but wherever they are, please recognize them with some applause. Thank you. Next up, I'm going to try and go fast with this so we can get going. We got a lot of teams. Next up, referees. Okay, referees are important. They are basically here just to make sure everybody follows the rules. Obviously, as you described, we know how to do it. They have been doing a great job all season. These referees, Carl, middle head ref, he's been doing this for so long, we don't even know. It was like before robots were even robots, right, Carl? And Zach is a mentor. He's been doing this for not that long because he's young, but he's brilliant. He's a mechanical engineering student. And then John has been refereeing for a long time on the left. Also been refereeing for quite a while with the FTC. So thank you very much to your referees. Please, if there's anything for students, remember the question box. Question box right here. If you've got a question, stand here. One student only must be right after the match. Correct, Carl? Okay, within 3 matches, one student in the box, one silent observer, that means no talk, and that's it. So that's the big thing with the question box. Go over there. So thank you very much, referees, for your help today. All right. Next up, this thing is important, I think, to me as a parent of one of the students here, but also for all of you, because everyone here who does these, who coaches and mentors these kids, we're pretty much all volunteers, except for very few teachers. And all of those people put in countless extra hours. I cannot tell you how many times I've left the robotics room, going home, being tired, knowing that Adam, my head coach, and Ben are still there for hours after I've already probably gone to bed. So, I really, even though I'm one of the coach mentors, the rest of the coach mentors who are burning all of that time for your students, thank you so much for all of your effort. Students, I want you to give a huge round of applause for all the extra effort for those coaches and those teams. And now, volunteers, anybody you see walking around today with one of these yellow lanyards around their neck, please give them a little high five or fist bump, whatever you want, because they're all volunteers for the day. This is a big event. We've been planning for quite a while. Ben has done all the planning, so let's give a huge round of applause for Ben planning this event. He's one of our coaches. So anybody also who's wearing one of these yellow lanyards, we've been tasked with lots of work today. So please, if you have anything you want to ask them, do so, and they can help you out. So thank you very much to the volunteers. All right, let's give a round of applause. All right, so how the day is going to go today. Right now, this is the opening ceremony. Okay, the pits are open all day. You may walk around throughout the pits and look at the robots. We do ask that you wear safety glasses if you do so. You can look at the kids, you can talk to the kids in the robot, you can talk to the kids about their robots. If you can talk to the robots and they talk back, that's like awesome. So give it a try. We are going to basically do qualification matches throughout the day. We have 37 qualification matches. We have 30 teams here today. We will have 6 alliance captains for the playoffs, and we will have 13 teams, I believe, who advance past this point this day. So that's how things are going to go today. We'll have a short lunch break around 12:30, probably 12:30, followed by the rest of the qualification matches, followed by alliance selection, followed by the playoffs and finals, and then at the end, we will announce who's going on to stage. All right, you don't have to clap for that. Okay, so next up, safety. We got to talk about safety. Carl already talked about the safety glasses and closed-toed shoes and stuff. He's a stickler for it. He's the ref. He's the rules guy. So that's what he said. That's what needs to go. The rest of the safety exits are marked. This is a school, pretty safe place. So let's please help keep each other safe. Please, if you see anybody that needs help, either help them or find somebody with one of the yellow lanyards to help them out. And let's keep this a fun and safe event. So next up, we're going to talk about the alumni. People here who have been in FTC before, who've been involved with First Robotics in any way, shape, or form, please stand up or wave your hand or do something, because you are basically the people who have made everyone here want to do this. And if you look at this super group of students over here, they've all been motivated by somebody, and that was probably you. So let's give a round of applause to all the people who have done, wave your hands, everything, all of them today. All right, so next up, this is your last year of robotics. I hope this is a good one because you're seniors and this is it. I hope you've had fun. I want you to stand up. If you're a senior in robotics, please stand up. You are responsible for the future of this robotics program and motivate all of the kids who are younger than you to keep going. So what you have done throughout your robotics career is so important. And I don't want you to ever forget that. So if you have the opportunity to come back and help out and mentor in any of your robotics programs, wherever you end up, and you want to do that, that would be amazing. So thank you very much to our seniors. All right. Okay, so everybody, this is it. I'm going to say the name of every single team here. It's on the pamphlet. We're going to do it in numerical order. From Rock Rapids, please stand up when I announce your team. From Rock Rapids, 6600 Olive Pencils. From Hinton, 6638 Gamma Shift. From Hayward, 6662 Robo Falcons. From Hull, 7229 Beezy Box. From Sioux City, 7258 Epsilon Robotics. From Sioux City, 7259 Volt Robotics. From Rock Rapids, 7841 Olive Pretzels 2. From Sioux City, 7924 Red Toast. From Cherokee, 8807 Molten Sprockets. From Malvern, 8930 Technical Difficulties. From Sioux City, 9978 Avengers Tech. From Council Bluffs, 11384 Thunderstruck. From Preston, 12999 Jurassic Spark. From Diagonal, 15523 Diagonal Hotspots. From Shenandoah, 18098 Hydraulic Hornets. From Orange City, 19394 Dutchbots. From Shenandoah, 19952 Area 51. From Sioux City, 19978 Wolverines. From Hinton, 19984 Hinton Short Circuits. From Sioux City, 21892 Cyberbirds. From Orange City, 21900 Mochatronics. From Orange City, 21903 Analog Claws. From Shenandoah, 24100 Blankers. From Shenandoah, 24352 Bionic Bots. From Orange City, 24586 Tulip Tech. From Sioux City, 27518 Stars. From Lennox, 31905 Tiger Robotics. From Essex, 31910 Trojans. From Orange City, 32019 Beta. And from Hull, 32978 Arcbots. So that's it. I hope everyone has a wonderful day today and has fun and get loud. That's what I say to the crowd, get loud, stay loud. Let's have fun, cheer them on. This is a fun day. This is potentially the last day for some of them. So let's have fun with this. Matches will begin in about 10 minutes. 30 minutes? What? 11:30. Yeah, 10 minutes. See, this is better than I argue all the time. All right. At 11:30, matches will start. Students, go ahead, get to your robots, get prepped. You got 10 minutes to prep the queue for your first matches. Can I get the ball runners and field resetters to please come to the field? Thank you.
Coach could be Jackson. Soto.
Go with Caleb. Or no.
Jackson. But Kim could be Coach Sam, so he's actually he doesn't have to be Coach Sam. And this role in Louise could switch up player. Louise probably most of the time. This role is going to launch the football with MLC.
Okay, Papa Jackson.
Yeah, we were all talking about it. Caleb said
Well, how did they feel about it?
Jackson said he was fine. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm part of that. And I said, you can come up and be coach. So he's fine with not launching. It's just our matchups are horrible for ranking wise. But our other team is starting really good. They have Epsilon, Easy Bots, and this other high ranked team. Oh, Avengers. They're with Avengers. Easy. No, not you know. So if worst goes to worst, they can pick us. It's just one of us. Or we're gonna miss.
Yeah, you have all of this stacked. You have all these stacked matches. We got hooked with no one relatively close to our ranking.
Do you know how they pick teams?
It's randomized.
It's just random. It sucks.
Alright, we're going through our randomization. We get a purple green for our whole team.
Like our first alliance partner.
26.
Yeah.
And our,
All right.
out of 30.
Red Alliance, are you
And then
ready?
our second one's 23rd.
Red Alliance, are you ready?
Can I move this now?
There we go. Blue Alliance, are you ready?
Oh, good, I can say.
All right, good to hear. Let's start our first qualification action. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're beginning with our autonomous. Two attack firing off 3 artifacts in their classified zone. Real quick. 32 on 19. Two attack and put the pedal in the metal as they fire some more artifacts. Slightly comes up though as they hit for 30. Where the autonomous part of the bench is where the robots are holding off
Say, don't waste your
their
on Still, because it's not doing what it was doing yesterday. Oh, it's all messed up then. Oh.
Alright, now on the teleon
Yeah,
first
but
of the game,
it
all
won't
the
look at
ones
you.
scrambling against more artifacts. Beta grabbing one artifact
I'm
from
pressing the
everything.
button right now too.
Two attack looking grabs down the middle. 19552 looking grab some artifacts. This is late.
Yeah, I know.
78. Tries to fire
Because
one.
it won't take a picture.
Beta fire one, but it's just to the left.
So that's what you find. So if it's
Two
blocked
attack
by
fire
the
another
previous,
artifact, putting their classified up to 3. More robots scrambling around against more artifacts. Next one up in the match. Two attacks firing some 3 more artifacts. It's their classified zone. They're looking to grab some more. That is showing up to our. And with that, Blue Alliance is almost past their classified zone filled up, but two attack decides to empty it out. Give themselves some more cycles. And for the last 53 seconds of the match, all of our robots are trying to get some more artifacts to fill up that classified zone. Wolverine trying to have some more artifacts, but just as beta fires 1 and 2 into the classified zone, putting that at the 4th there. We'll set fire 2 up just as beta fires 1 up as well. Blue lines are almost filled with classified area. Another circle there too, as we enter the NK fire round. Teams are trying to get as many artifacts as they have, and the blue It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seconds to match.
Red team has 199. You see that robot?
The one that has the big
All right,
CF
we're
thing
going
on
to
it.
score this first qualification match. It is a win for the Blue Alliance with a score of 105-36. Let's go over to the second game here and introduce our teams. On the Red Alliance, we have team 7924, the Red Toast. They're allied with team 21900 from Mocatronics. Whoa, Mocatronics. See, this is why you guys are here. Need that adjustment. Over the Blue Alliance, we have team 24100, the Fighters. And they are allied with team 19984, Hinton Short Circuits. Moving to our organization, we get no team 3, purple green. There we go, get our check number. Scoring table. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready? All right, Blue Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? There we go. All right, let's begin this next qualification match. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right. The Red Alliance is rapid fire with 3 artifacts into there, just as the Blue Alliance. There's 3 red classified zone. Both robots scrambling. Keep a lot of artifacts filled up in that classified zone there. Robotics, classified zone. The goal is completely filled up.
What our partners do well for
The fire on 2 classified zone. And 1 little artifact into the zone.
3, 2.
All right, we go to the teleop phase. Red Alliance empties their classified area. Just as team 24100, it takes an artifact to the robot. And fire rate is just too high. Team 184 takes some short circuits using that triple catapult with 3 artifacts in that classified zone. There are 6 artifacts there. This is for this one. Robotics not going on. The 5th low comes out. Robotics firing out of the way. Giving us 3. The plane presenting their classified zone for the Blue Alliance. Robotics gets another one in for the Red Alliance. The Blue Alliance starts focusing on filling up that classified zone. We have really close classified zones here. Both Alliances have 4 artifacts in there, but Red Alliance has 2 more in there, making it 6. The last 45 seconds of the match. The short circuits put in some more artifacts in our classified zones, are getting one filled up. Robotics, another one there, 7. We enter the last 29 seconds of the match. Red Toast trying to get some more artifacts in there with Red Alliance. We're going to the last 20 seconds of the match, the end game. Short circuits are going to move into position so that they can fire against 7, 9, 2, 4, 2, 1, 9.
Who's our partner?
Red Toast trying to get some position as well. Robotics trying to get some more artifacts in the zone. We finish our second qualification match.
2 years.
Looks like we're going to have a little bit of technical difficulties, especially with score analysis. Just for everybody here in the audience and at home, the red score is supposed to be blue score, blue score is supposed to be red score. So, just working through that, trying to figure that out.
Hey Greg, you didn't get a photo of us being serious. That's only a funny photo.
Yes, I did. Well, I took it.
Are you sure you took it?
Yeah, I heard it stutter.
Look at that posture.
All right, the blue line, the score 116 to 87.
116 to 87.
All right, sorry about that, folks. Even on the Chichen, we do have some technical difficulties. Let's introduce our teams for the third qualification match. Let's get some more cheering for these teams. Over on the red line, team 9978, the Avengers back. There we go. All right, team 7258, Epsilon Robotics. All the other teams for every team. Over on the blue line, we have team 8930, technical difficulties. And there I line with team 32978, Robots. There's your energy. Sure, everybody's visualized. This will be their randomization. Rotate 3, purple, green. All right. All right, red lines, are you ready? Red lines, you ready? All right, blue lines, are you ready? There we go. Let's begin this qualification match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that's all the marks. Fire around some hard attacks. Just at the same time as the hard toss. That's what I'm like. We're going to get some more. Try to fill that classified zone. Where the lines has 6 hard attacks in the classified. Blue is 5. We go for the last 10 seconds of the final period. Both the lines are trying to get some more hard attacks in the zone. Almost good enough. All right, really good to stay on base.
3, 2, 1.
All right, now we're in the triangle control period. All robots are scrambling to get as close as they can to their alliance. 25978 for better second. Someone gets some more hard attacks in their zone, but they just missed. Epsilon. The technical difficulty, both trying to get some hard attacks there. Hard attacks, fire. So they can build up a classified zone. Just as the others have fired some more on that handy camp of theirs. Technical difficulties looking to fire off some more hard attacks. Just the same way as the hard attacks do. And others tech building up that classified zone and trying to get it all the way forward. For the last minute 7 of our match here. This is the blue lines, this is the more artifacts for there. All the robots scrambling around the field, trying to get some artifacts in and maximize the score. All right. Two player blue lines loading up the artifacts. Just as Epsilon and the Avengers are both firing off some artifacts in there. Blue lines emptying out their ability classified zone. We've got 40 seconds left in the match. Understand fire at the same time as the technical difficulties. Red Alliance have taken out classified eliminators. The Blue Alliance and the Red Alliance both simultaneously trying to score some artifacts in. As we enter the last 20 seconds of our match, yet game, folks. We are trying to get as many artifacts as we scored here. We have a tight game, 88-77. And we enter the last 10 seconds of the match. He's trying to park and get as many artifacts as I can. 3, 2, 1. And that's the first qualification match of the day. All right, team picking up number 1 on the score in this third qualification match. The Red Alliance with a score 125 to 100. Glad to see it. All right, let's move on over to field 2. And introduce our teams. Lots of nice shooting here. Over on the Red Alliance, we have team 6600 on Central Central Line. Their team 31905, Tiger Robotics.
Oh, I heard just 16.
There we go. On the Blue Lines, we have team 7841, Ball Breakfast 2. And their ally team 11334, Thunderstruck.
Is this the finals?
Yeah, this is the rankings for
Their randomization is Robotics 2 from 3 to purple. Gonna mix up a little bit. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready? All right, Blue Alliance, are you ready? There we go, there's that energy. All right, let's begin this qualification match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got all 4 robots moving. Red Alliance scoring 1, 2,
Hi,
and
Stephanie.
3 are back to their zone. Blue Alliance following suit. And it looks like robots are trying to move themselves in advantageous positions for this layoff phase. All right, we're trying to get this other fingers. We enter to the drive control part of the game. Our robots trying to get as many artifacts as they can. Blue Alliance priming their firing for some artifacts, just as the Red Alliance lines up for a shot. Ball with 2 looking to fire after that. The Blue Alliance shoots just off to the left. Hit 1 in there, but we're going to classify it as 4. And then fire up another one, just as the Red Alliance scores.
there are people down there taking lessons about outreach and stuff. And I said we could get somebody down for us.
Go. Go, Nicole.
Oh, it's just bouncing off for the Red Alliance there. Blue Alliance is going to pull up that classified zone. That's 6 artifacts already. While the press is looking to line themselves off, it's a little bit of issue. We'll get it sorted out.
Do you think she'll get mad if I move her?
Alright. We have 1, 2, and 3 for the Red Alliance. I'm filling it up. Just at the same time as the
I just want to
Blue
see the light.
Alliance. They're classified area. But yeah, 1 and 2. We're at the last 36 seconds of the match
My
here.
nail just popped off.
Pretty close game. It's 33 to 33. Blue Alliance fill up that classified zone and get it to the home. All right, we're into the end game portion of our match. Both That was very simple right now, but it's simple.
Somewhere.
Put this in my bag.
Because I really like these nails. I want to keep them.
Stephanie, Ellie broke her nail.
Huh?
I just told your mom that you broke her nail.
She probably picked up a. Oh, I really like these nails.
Can you send me the pictures of our schedule?
Yeah.
Like the nail?
I should be in the middle so that I can see that and see what she's doing and be in the middle.
Let's see what I'm doing.
Is this her?
Yeah.
Finger hurts so bad though. I need to put money in the account.
Technical genius over here.
The Red Alliance is a score of 74 to 67.
Six.
Who win?
We
weren't playing.
I thought we were down there.
For this next match, over on the Red Alliance.
Oh, my grandma's also watching.
Team 7229.
Hi, Sharon.
Spots.
I don't know if she can hear you,
Oh.
but maybe.
They're allied team 15523 diagonal hotspots. And that's a reminder to all of you guys here to please make sure that you guys have the hotspots turned off. Over on the blue line, we have team 8807 Golden Sprockets. And they're allied team 21892, the Cyberburgers. There we go.
Now we have sound. So I can't make it commanded.
All right, our team's picking up the robots. As we scan, who won this qualification match, is a win for the Red Alliance for the score of 141-54. 141-54. All right, this goes in the field. Let's meet our teams here. Over on the Red Alliance, over here we have team 7259, Robotics. There we go. We are allied with team 24352, Bionic Bots. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have team 21903, Analog Products. And they're allied with team 12999, my favorite movie, Jurassic Park. All right, we're going to randomization for this. We get the purple, purple, green for our team. All right. Red Alliance, are you ready? All right. Blue Alliance, are you ready? All right. We'll do this qualification match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. All of our robots lining up for shots. The Blue Alliance and the Red Alliance fireworks and artifacts. And we're looking to get some more. Looks like the Red Alliance and the Blue Alliance are both trying to shoot from downtown. As the Red Alliance fires up some more artifacts in, putting them at 4. The Blue Alliance at 5. Now 7. We have the last few seconds of our autonomous period. All right, next is the teleout game game. Blue Alliance filling up our robot with the blue player. Just the same as the Red Alliance does so as well. And robots look to be lining up, fire out some artifacts. The Red Alliance firing out some artifacts for their alliance. Just as the star system shooting again from downtown, using that auto loader on their robot. All teams scrambling around, getting some artifact scores. We have 39-40 here in our qualification match. Still a lot of time left for all teams here, though. However, Robotics firing out some more artifacts in there, putting them at 4 in their classified zone.
I can remember it.
Just as I say that, they fire out some more artifacts, and then go ahead and educate as well. Blue Alliance scores some artifacts in that zone. This is for Sparks. Uses that auto loader. Fires out some artifacts. Put it back there. The Red Alliance looking to add some more artifacts, be a human player, just the same way as the Blue Alliance does. All right, here's the last 45 seconds of the match here, 60-61. Blue Lions filling that up. This is some Blue Lions. We have our last 30 seconds here. All teams scoring as many artifacts as they can. The Blue Lions score some more artifacts in that crossing right side. This is the same time as the Red Lions does. And we enter any game. We scored 80-76. It's a very tight game here. All we're scoring as many artifacts as they can and trying to park the last 10 seconds. So we get 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. 6, 12. All right, our team pick up the rollouts as we get the results for this 7-6 qualification match. And it is a win for the Red Lions with a score of 133 to 106. Thanks, Alex. All right, over here on the other field, we've got our 4 combatants. Hydraulic coordinates on the red, stars